You can eat well, exercise daily, and manage stress, but if you neglect sleep, the body quietly unravels. After 50, the hours between dusk and dawn decide far more than how rested you feel in the morning. They determine how well your heart beats, how clearly your mind thinks, and how fast you age. Most people treat sleep as the reward at the end of a day. In reality, it's the command center for repair. When sleep falters, blood pressure rises, inflammation flares, circulation stiffens, and the risk of heart attack or stroke multiplies. Tonight's rest is tomorrow's protection. Why sleep matters more after 50. In your 20s, you could survive on 5 hours and a coffee. After 50, that same pattern becomes a slow-motion heart attack. The body's ability to recover shortens with age, and each lost hour of deep sleep steals cardiovascular protection. During deep stages of non-REM sleep, your heart rate drops and blood vessels relax. It's the only time the cardiovascular system truly rests. Skip that window and your arteries stay tense, like a hose left under pressure all night. Even one bad week can raise morning blood pressure by 10 points. Meanwhile, in REM sleep, your brain and nervous system reset stress hormones. That nightly software update keeps cortisol and adrenaline in check. Without it, the next day's challenges feel heavier, and your heart beats harder just to keep pace. Stick with me, because in a moment we will discover the science of sleep and the heart. Like and subscribe to the channel so we can benefit you by creating more great content with you in mind. And as a thank you, download this video's free guide from the link in the description below. The science of sleep and the heart. When you drift into deep sleep, a chemical called nitric oxide floods your vessels, widening them and improving blood flow. It's nature's own heart medicine, released only when the body feels safe enough to rest. If you stay alert too late or doom scroll through stress, that release never happens. At the same time, sleep triggers an internal cleanup. White blood cells remove damaged cells and plaque. The liver clears cholesterol waste, and your heart rate variability, a key measure of resilience, resets. It's like running a nightly maintenance cycle on the most important engine you own. Poor sleepers show thicker arterial walls, higher clotting factors, and greater inflammation markers. That's why the risk of heart disease doubles for people who average under 6 hours of quality sleep. Why sleep breaks down with age. 4 main reasons explain why many adults after 50 struggle to stay asleep. 1. Hormone shift. Melatonin production drops and cortisol rises earlier. The result? You fall asleep later and wake earlier. 2. Pain and restlessness. Joint stiffness, inflammation, or nighttime cramps pull you out of deep stages before repair completes. 3. Sleep apnea and breathing changes. Weight gain or reduced muscle tone in the throat collapses airways, starving the body of oxygen. 4. Lifestyle noise. Late caffeine, alcohol, blue light, and constant information streams tell the brain it's daytime, even at midnight. Each factor chips away at the heart's recovery window. Fixing sleep isn't about luxury, it's about cardiovascular survival. The nightly protection plan. Step 1. Wind down early. Set a consistent cutoff. 1 hour before bed, no screens, no scrolling. Replace it with dim light, light stretching, or a warm shower. When light drops, melatonin rises. It's the simplest anti-aging drug you'll ever use. Step 2. Temperature therapy. Cool the bedroom to 18 to 20 degrees Celsius or 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Your core temperature must fall 2 degrees to enter deep sleep. If you wake sweaty or restless, your heart is working overtime. Step 3. Nourish, don't numb. Skip heavy meals, alcohol, and sugar close to bedtime. A small handful of magnesium-rich foods, almonds, spinach, or banana, helps relax muscles and stabilize heartbeat rhythms. Step 4. Create a sleep trigger. Humans thrive on cues. Light stretch, dim lamp, breathing exercise, bed. Repeat that pattern nightly and your nervous system learns. This means safety. Safety means sleep. Step 5. Defend deep sleep. If you wake often, don't fight it. Get up, keep lights low, breathe slowly until your body cools again. The goal isn't perfect nights. It's cumulative repair across the week. Hidden benefits beyond rest. Strong sleep isn't just about the heart. It rebalances hunger hormones, curbs inflammation, improves memory, and sharpens mood. People who sleep 7 to 8 hours consistently have lower rates of diabetes, dementia, and depression, the same conditions that feed each other through chronic stress. Sleep also magnifies the effects of everything you learned in the first 3 episodes. It amplifies circulation training by improving vessel elasticity. It multiplies muscle recovery by releasing growth hormone. It cools inflammation by lowering cytokine levels. In other words, every episode of Risk to Resilience depends on this one. From risk to resilience. Sleep is where your body practices trust. Trust that you're safe enough to heal. When you reclaim that rhythm, you're not just avoiding disease, you're building the foundation for vitality. So tonight, protect your repair window like it's medicine, because it is. Dim the lights, silence the noise, breathe deeply, and let your heart rest from the world it's carried all day. This completes our Risk to Resilience series. 4 steps from fear to control. Cooling inflammation, restoring circulation, rebuilding muscle, and mastering rest. If these episodes have helped you understand your body better, stay with us. The next chapter of Older, Wiser, Renewed dives into how mindset and purpose shape longevity itself, the psychology of resilience. Subscribe, sleep well, and remember, you can't add years without adding nights that heal.